up, Heat fans? Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nick Roloff. We are live here again for a Heat watch party. I know it's been a little bit. We've been super busy in the NFL world, so unable to do a lot of NBA watch parties, but we will be doing the next two live today for Heat Cavs, live Friday for Heat Knicks, and I think we're doing actually at least 2 or 3 next week as well. So we're certainly looking to ramp up our watch party content here. But Miami, winners of 3 straight, a 7-4 record. Monday night was absolutely incredible. An unbelievable overtime game that resulted with a game-winning alley-oop dunk by Andrew Wiggins. It had chaos, it had drama, it had elite performances. We'll see if we can have a sequel tonight. Now, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they will be missing about almost everybody. No Davion Mitchell, no Darius Garland, no Evan Mobley, no Jalen Tyson. So key players out for Cleveland. Miami still rocking with their lineup as usual. Nobody outside of Tyler Herro and Terry Rozier. He also donning, the black Vice jerseys again for the first time in a long time. So excited to see those back on the court. Those are also exciting to watch, but hopefully everybody is doing good and is excited for some Heat basketball tonight. As always, start off today's stream by shouting out your city down in the comment section. Where are the real ones watching from? Shout out to the legends, man. Shout out to the legends. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where are y'all at? I got M Sports Review in Green Bay, Tyson in Miami, Boca Raton for Slaying Cat, Slimpy Archive in Nashville. What's up, Wasim in Irvine, California? Tennessee is in Nashville. Orlando for John Doe. Tim Green's here. Miami Rays in South Florida. Keith in Oklahoma. Isaiah in North Carolina. Christian's in Charlotte. Delay in Florida for YRS. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Going to be a fun stream here. Already 90 people in the building. Hopefully y'all are ready to party. Hopefully y'all are ready to get another win here, man. It's good to see those Vice unis, the Vice Corp. Obviously, the white Vice unis made their return last season. Now the black unis make a return. I always thought the black unis, which were the original Vice unis, by the way, were the best ones in my opinion. I remember when I saw those first-time black unis, I bought a Dwayne Wade black Vice jersey faster than I bought anything in my entire life. I was in, what was it, still high school or college? Honestly, I can't even remember at that point. I think it was college. I think I was in college. I was broke, and it didn't matter to me. I was buying a jersey for D. Wade immediately. I didn't care. I didn't care. Hopefully everybody's having a good night, man. Heat are 3rd in the Eastern Conference right now after that win on Monday against the Cavs, improving to 7-4. With a win today, they moved to 8-4 potentially, and that sets up a matchup with the number 2 in the Eastern Conference, Cavaliers, and Miami at number 3. The number 1 team in the East right now is the Detroit Pistons at 9-2. They've been sensational, but can't understate how good this Heat team has been, and you can't count them out because they absolutely can compete with anybody. They need to solve their rebounding issue? Yeah, probably. But they're still a good ball club. Still a really good ball club, man. Norman Powell's just been great, dude. 33 points on Monday. He was absolutely awesome. It's going to be exciting, man. I'm excited for this game. Heat should win. They're 5.5-point favorites. I'd be pretty disappointed if they lost this game. I know it's hard to beat an opponent tough in the regular season when the games are this close together, but let's just call a spade a spade. The Cavs are missing so many key players that there's just no excuse. There's just no excuse. Coop, are you out there? Well, whoever's there, can you grab me a live watch party checklist? Forgot to grab that. I don't know if anyone heard me. Forgot to grab that before the live show. But we will use this opportunity to tell you about our sponsor for the first time today. So bear with us here as I get that lined up and ready to go. Obviously, we are being sponsored by the one, the only Prize Picks. So here we go. Let me tell you about Prize Picks. Today's show is presented by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, and it's good to be right on Prize Picks. The season is changing, but the feeling of being right never changes, and you can get your picks in. Just pick more or less on Prize Picks, and you can win some serious cash with the right selections. So simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks offers stacks now, meaning you could pick the same player in your lineup up to 3 times. Want to pick more than on Norman Powell 3-pointers, fantasy score, assist? Well, now you can only on Prize Picks. My entry in for tonight, I took advantage of the flash sale on the Victor Wembanyama more 18.5 points. I also went more than Jarrett Allen 9.5 rebounds and more than Dru Smith 1.5 3-pointers made. He is expecting a new child. They announced that on social media today. Yeah, he means he's having a big night. You can join me. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. That is code CLNS. When you download Prize Picks, you get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's live show. Give me a second here. And who you got in this game? MIA for the Heat or CLE for the Cavs? Who you got getting? I'm going to go with Miami. 96% of the live chat is going with the Heat. I think that is good decisions there. Good decisions there. Hey, Cope, can you grab a pen on my desk, please? Or in my bag, it would be in the front pocket. Oh, man. What a game we have in store for us here, folks. Apachito's Miami, Christian Miami, Pasa Miami, Kane Angel Miami, Ramon Miami, Simply Archive Miami, Apachito Miami. Appreciate you, my friend. I don't know. It's, I tell you what. I know we got stuff to do, but it's hard to do this by yourself here. I got to, do all this and yeah. Check. Yeah. All right. Just had to do something there. Hopefully we BTA tonight, Tennessee. Jim Landry's in the building. That's a Hall of Famer. Got a lot of Hall of Famers in the building today. I see Simply Archive in the building, Jim Landry, M Sports Review, Apachito, Tim Green, all Hall of Famers on this Heat board, as you can see right there. And if you want to become a Hall of Famer, well, let me tell you how to do it. Our Super Chat menu for today, we'll keep status quo here. We'll keep rolling with what we've been rolling because it's been working out here. We're actually, ironically enough, we're at 7-4 on the year, but the Heat are 2-2 in our watch party streams. Lost the opener, won against the Grizzlies, won against the Hornets, lost against the Nuggets. Hopefully we get above 500 today. Super Chat menu on today's show. $5 gets you a raffle ticket for our month-long raffle at the end of November. We will raffle off this Heat Report Hall of Fame basketball from a year ago. A lot of Hall of Famers on the ball. We'll ship it out to whoever wins that raffle at the end of the month. $5 gets you a ticket. $10, I'm doing 10 push-ups. And to get a Hall of Fame spot, plus a shot of Patron. Got the Patron with me today, if you guys can see that. $20. We'll take a shot to celebrate and get your name on the back of the Miami Heat board that we're going to document all year long. It's going to be fun. We did get our first Super Chat, and it does break a streak for our guy Simply Archive. Simply! Oh, how can we let this happen? I'm just messing around. Give me a second to get that on screen, Wasim. And here we go. Shout out Wasim Khan with the first Super Chat of the day, $2. Wasim's a legend, man. Wasim is a legend. We got legendary people in the building, man. I love it. Simply says, nah, I'm going to start up another. I love it. Vanley says, why were you missing? Because I, have a lot of other responsibilities here at Chat Sports. I mean, listen, I've now been at this company for more than 3 years, and I have a lot of responsibilities in my job, and I'm not able to go live for every single game. I try to watch every single game. I can't even guarantee to do that. It was I didn't even watch that Lakers Heat game that one Sunday night. I couldn't do that, unfortunately. I've been really busy this fall. We're going to try to ramp them up. We're live tonight. We're live Friday, but I have so much responsibility covering the Miami Dolphins here, which really hasn't been that big of a responsibility prior, that it's a little bit difficult now. It's difficult. So I'm not going to be here for every game. I said that. I wish I could be, but it's difficult. It's difficult. But once the NFL season ends, we'll be here for pretty much every game, like we always are. I mean, last year was the same thing. Not as much. Like, we've definitely missed more games early this year. You can also blame the Heat for scheduling so many games on Mondays and the weekends. Like, I can't really do any games between Saturday to Monday. I mean, that's the truth. I can do as many games between Tuesday and Friday, but if the game is on Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, or Monday during the NFL season, it's basically a no-go for me. And then they obviously had the one Thursday game against the Spurs, and the Dolphins were playing. So, it's tough. It's tough. It is tough. If you want the Heat to win, hit that thumbs up icon, folks. Come on. We got to beat the Cavs today. We got 132 people watching, only 29 likes. Let's get to 65 likes. Let's get to 65 likes. Would I trade Pelle Larsson and Kel'el Ware for Dylan Harper? I wouldn't even think twice before sending that trade. Dylan Harper is going to be an all-NBA guard at one point in his career. I feel very strongly about that. Feel very, very strong about that, folks. Come on, 142 people watching. Continue to hit that like button. Let's get to 65. 100 likes before tip-off, and I'll take a shot at tequila on the house. But I want to get to 65 right now. Hit that thumbs up icon, man. Hit that thumbs up icon. We're at 39. I'm not moving on until we get to 50 likes at least. 50 is the bare minimum. Come on, hit that thumbs up button if you want the Heat to beat the Cavs today. 8 likes away. I mean, if you guys call yourself Heat fans, you all should all be spamming them, those like numbers, man. You should all be spamming those like numbers. Get to 50. Come on. Do you want the win or not? Do you want to win or not? Yeah, I've been trying to say that we have a massive rebounding issue. I mean, listen, it's fun to be 7-4, but let's just call it how it is. Like, the Heat are not title contenders as long as they get out-rebounded the way they've been. They get out-rebounded almost every night. They've played 11 games. They've been out-rebounded in 8 of those games. They gave up 26 offensive rebounds to the Cavs on Monday. Somehow they were able to overcome that and get a win. But if they continue to give up this many offensive rebounds, they're not going to be able to win seriously. And I'll also say this, like, a lot of it has to do with Bam Adebayo being out because he's so good defensively on the glass, boxing out and securing rebounds. And I hope you guys understand how pivotal he is, not only to our defense, but to our rebounding with him being out. But, man, even with Bam, like, I think this team's going to need to add more on the glass. So if you're talking about if this team wants to buy at the deadline and improve, I think adding a third center is certainly going to be one of the things that Miami desperately needs to do. We did get to 62 likes. Appreciate all y'all. We also got a couple super chats. Shout out Jim Landry with the $10 super chat. That is some push-ups. And we also got a $20 super chat from Wasim Khan. Wasim says, give it away. So I'll give this away. So if you want to get into the Hall of Fame, I'll take a shot to celebrate. But if you want to get onto the Hall of Fame board, I'm going to need you to spam those fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Spam the fireball emojis, and in about 20 seconds, I'll give a look down to the live chat, and the first name I see gets into the Heat Hall of Fame board for this season. So get spamming those fireball emojis, and I'll look down shortly here. Let me get these raffle tickets, though, for the people. Wasim Khan is still going to get those raffle tickets. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. There's 4 there. Jim Landry gets a pair of tickets. Shout out to you. So those raffle tickets are updated. We're going to give away a spot in the Hall of Fame board in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First name I saw was the Slaying Cat. The Slaying Cat gets into the Hall of Fame. A well-deserved Hall of Fame spot for the Slaying Cat, who is here all the time. So, first Hall of Fame spot on today's show, the Slaying Cat right there. Shout out to y'all as we continue to pile those names into the board, and we'll celebrate with a shot as we always do. Get into the Hall of Fame, and we take a shot to celebrate, my friends. We're about 8 minutes away from tip-off in Miami. Heat wearing the black Vice unis for the first time this year, bringing them back, which I love, I love, I love. Shout out to Wasim Khan. Shout out to Slaying Cat. Chase it with water and some Diet Dr. Pepper, baby. That's how you get it done. But Jim Landry's $10 super chat is 10 push-ups. Let me angle this a little bit lower. There we go. And now it's push-up time, baby. 10 push-ups for $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shout out to Jim Landry with a $10 super chat. And let's hope the Heat get a win today, fellas. Let's hope the Heat get a win today. Ooh, I'm wearing my Bonnie's Q-Zip. My Bonnies are down 27-23 in the first half to Siena. The Franciscan Cup. Franciscan Cup. A little bit of a rivalry game, if you will. How about that? You know, it's not an easy game, even though Siena not very good. Maybe they are good. I don't know. My Bonnies, man. My Bonnies. Yeah. Oh, what to do now? What to do now? Now, you know what? We're about 6 minutes away from tip-off. Predict the score for me. Who you got? Who you got and what's the score? I think the Heat win again. I do. I mean, Cavs missing their 3 best players. So, 3 best players. M Sports Review says I'm stronger than Ware. I won't say that. That's a little far. But I'll take the compliment. I'll take the compliment. I won't deny the compliment. So thank you. Man, I still can't get over it. They're showing the highlights of the game on Monday. I still can't get over it, man. Jim Landry says Heat by 10. M Sports Review says 128-117. Simply says 143-94. Sulayan says 127-123 Heat. 138-118 Heat. 117-109 Heat. 126-100. 130-109 Heat. I'm going Heat win. Go 121-112. 9-point Heat win. 121-112. 121-112 Heat. Bookmark that one because if I get it right, I'm just going to be very excited that I got that right. 112-121 Heat win. It's pretty fair. I think that's a good one. Heat averaged 124 points per game, so that's right around their average, maybe slightly lower. Really expect Miami to play better defensively today. I don't expect it to be as high scoring as it was, and I don't think the Cavs are going to be able to find a way to score a lot. I mean, missing Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Davion Mitchell's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. But this is a game Miami I would label as a must-win, to be honest. When you play a team in Cleveland that every game matters between you and them, if you're going to be a playoff team for seeding in the playoffs starting in April, you got to beat them when they're battling injuries or resting players. Like, if you're able to take the first 2 games of the season series with Cleveland, What if you end up tying with them in the standings at the end of the year, and then guess what? You end up getting the better seed and potentially home court in a playoff series with them because you ultimately took advantage of this game when they were shorthanded. So, yeah, big time play here. Big time play and a big time win and a big time game where they must win. Peterson Lewis with a $5 super chat. That gets you into the month-long raffle. Appreciate the $5 super chat, my friend. And if you have never super chat before, if you do, just make sure you put some text in it. You don't have to, but if you want to just say what's up or give your a thought on a team or a question, I mean, we like to create conversation here at the channel, and all that is welcome. About 3 minutes away from tip-off. If you're ready for the game, hit that thumbs up icon, folks. We got 190 in the building, 76 likes. I always offer the deal. If we get to 100 likes before we tip off, we got 3 minutes to go. I'll take a shot tequila on the house. Usually I only take a shot 20, or take a shot tequila if a 20 comes in, and we celebrate you getting into the Hall of Fame as well. But we'll take it for free if we get to 100 likes. We're 23 away. Sulan, what happened to Terry? I mean, nothing's changed. So I don't know what you're asking. Nothing has changed to Terry Rozier. Nothing has changed since he was arraigned by the FBI. Nothing has changed. I wish something's changed. I wish he was voided from the Heat roster and the Heat had $26 million available to them right now to either sign someone in free agency and not have to worry about the consequences of going over the luxury tax, or to make a trade where they can take back more money than they're sending out because they will stay underneath the luxury tax. I mean, that would be the goal, right? That'd be the goal. Keep on hitting that thumbs up icon, but we did get another $5 super chat. Shout out to Jordan. Rolly gang. Let's get this dub, Heat Nation. Absolutely, let's get this dub. Starting lineup for Miami remaining the same. Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pelle Larsson, Andrew Wiggins, and Kel'el Ware. The Cavs certainly switched up their starting lineup with all of the players missing. I actually don't know who is starting for them officially. Oh, here we go. Are they going to show it for the Cavs? I don't know. They might be. I don't know. But those are the 5 starters for Miami. I would have to guess. I don't know for sure, but if I guess for Cleveland, it would be Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Dean Wade, and Jarrett Allen. Those would who I think would start for the Cavs in this scenario. I don't know who they are starting, but we'll see. Wonder if we get some Thomas Bryant minutes today. Our good friend Thomas Bryant is a member of the Cleveland Cavs. How about that? Good old member of the Cleveland Cavs. But appreciate you, Jordan. You get into the raffle. And with this game about to tip off, if you're ready for the game, spam those me's. You want the Heat to get another win today? Spam those me's down in the comment section. Come on. 234 people in the building. Get fired up for Heat game time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Spam those me's. Yami, Jordan, Simply, Melvin. Starting lineup for the Cavs is exactly what I thought it would be. Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Dean Wade, and Jarrett Allen. Miami going with Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Pelle Larsson, and Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware was phenomenal on Monday night, having 14 points and 20 rebounds in 30-plus minutes. Can he battle with Jarrett Allen on the glass for a second straight game and come out victorious? Boy, would that be awesome. So let's hope that ultimately comes down. Hopefully that happens, man. M Sports Review says Heat fans glaze Ware like Packers fans glaze Love. I don't disagree. I think Kel'el Ware has a lot of talent, and I like what he did on Monday was sensational. But the overarching belief in Kel'el Ware is a little bit much sometimes. Tip is up, tip is won, and we are underway in Miami, folks. Cavs won the tip. Jarrett Allen goes right at Kel'el Ware to start, misses, but Lonzo Ball is there for the offensive rebound, and once again, Miami plagued by giving up too many rebounds. Lonzo Ball dumps it into Dean Wade, Wade finds a cutting DeAndre Hunter, who is blocked by Ware out of bounds. And they're going to say Cavs ball with 0.3 seconds on the shot clock here. Clearly a block by Ware. He said, get that shit out of here. They inbound the ball, and Allen's not able to put it up and in, so here comes Miami the other way. They have numbers. Andrew Wiggins, corner three. No, comes up a bit short, and Jarrett Allen gobbles up the rebound. Still scoreless in our first minute of action here. Lonzo Ball swings it over to Wade. Wade, two-man game with DeAndre Hunter. Merrill, who went off in the fourth quarter to force overtime on Monday, gets the start today with no Davion Mitchell. Wade driving baseline. Larsson, good cutoff. Fade away. No good, and Andrew Wiggins secures the defensive rebound. He'll push the pace for Miami. Wiggins to Powell. Left wing three in transition. It's good! Norman Powell! Oh, boy, is he always feeling it. 33 points on Monday. Lonzo Ball drives, loses the handle out of bounds. Davion Mitchell forces the turnover. Norman Powell, man, he is dangerous. He is dangerous. Wiggins drives, kicks, Larsson to Powell. Powell thought about another one. Instead, loses the ball out of bounds, trying to draw a foul, doesn't get the whistle, and it will be Cavs ball. Jarrett Allen here throws it away in a sloppy start for both teams. Sloppy start for both teams. Heat up 3-0. Larsson drives, lobs. Ware goes to the top shelf to grab that one and throw it down. That was impressive athleticism from Kel'el Ware. And then he gets the steal. Oh, they whistle him for a foul. I thought that was a clean steal, man. I thought that was a clean steal by Ware. They say he gets Jarrett Allen's arm. Allen driving, kicking. Lonzo Ball three. Too strong. Wiggins grabs the rebound. He loses it, though. Ball loose. Picked up by Larsson. Here come Miami. Powell. Post fade. Oh! Stormin! Norman with another bucket. 7-0 Miami. Oh, that was an 18-foot post fade. Ridiculous stuff there. Lonzo Ball into Jarrett Allen. Allen goes up and gets the first bucket of the night for the Cavs. So Miami gives up their first bucket, 7-2. Powell clearly feeling it. Driving. Floater off glass. Too strong. Rebound to Allen. Here comes Cleveland. Merrill in transition. Hunting a three here. Kicks to the corner for DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter buries a triple, and it's a 5-0 spurt here for Cleveland. Heat looking to answer. Wiggins drives, drop off Powell. Now out to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell drives, kicks, Ware, corner three. Good! Rattle around the rim, but got the friendly bounce. DeAndre Hunter the other way. Into Wade. Wade loses the handle. Kicks it back out to Ball. Lonzo for three. And he rattles one home. So after a slow start offensively, the Cavs have scored on their last three possessions. Ware down the highway. Fouled by Merrill. I love that saying by Eric Reed, the Heat's play-by-play guy. He always says, Jaquez down the highway. I had to steal it there. And Ware will go to the line for two, after Jarrett Allen gambled on a steal and came up empty-handed. So Ware going to the line for two. Ware makes the first free throw. Oh, shoot. I forgot you guys could see that sometimes. Yeah, that's on me. Trying to get some graphic stuff set up here, so give me a second. Ware makes both. I don't know why the scoreboard is so ahead today. It's kind of driving me up a wall, to be honest. because I have it set at a delay where it updates every 21 seconds, but like it's never been needed to go past 17. We're at 21. It's ridiculous. 10-12 after a bucket inside by Cleveland. Wiggins trying to answer, spinning and fading and knocking it home. So Wiggins on the board here. Oh my God, it's updating so quick. Merrill, 3. No. Rebound, Ware. Outlet, Mitchell. Miami has numbers if they push. 5 on 4. Davion Mitchell to a trailing Powell for 3. Good! Timeout, Cleveland! Norman Powell forces the TO. And the Heat go up 7 early. Powell with 8 points. The Cavs need a TO. Spam those fireball emojis. Spam them, baby. Spam them. Spam them. And I'm going to figure out some graphic stuff here while you guys do that. Oh, man, Heat off to a blazing start once again. All puns intended. All puns intended. See if my graphic solution came into play here. Might have. Yeah, that's going to work. There we go. We got our on the court graphic back. I should fix that, though. Hold on. Shoot. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. Don't even care. That background. I'm doing stuff here, folks. This is what it's like to self-produce your own watch party, folks. Out of the timeout, Heat lead 17-10 still. Merrill curling 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Cleveland. Back out to Merrill for 3. Misses again. Another offensive rebound, bucket good. I mean, you're not going to be able to be an elite team in the NBA if you are going to give up as many offensive rebounds as Miami does. It's just a simple fact. It's just a simple fact, man. Can't give up that many offensive rebounds. Can't do it. All right, we're back. Figured it out. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. And now we can focus on the game a little bit more. Larsson at the line for a pair. He made a pair. Or I think he got an and one. All right, now I can pay more attention. And one, they said. Thank you. I mean, I had to figure out this this graphic that you see on screen by myself. So now we should be good to go. Lonzo Ball inside. Blocked by Wiggins. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. An Allen free throw line jumper. He knocks it home. Jarrett Allen's second basket of the night. He's got 4. I've never seen the scoreboard update as quick as it has tonight. This is unbelievable. What a block by Wiggins inside on Lonzo Ball. Larry Nance in for, there's a challenge on the floor. What is the challenge for? Oh, the Heat threw it in and then it went out of bounds. And they're going to say Cleveland's challenging and say it was off Miami. We'll see what they ultimately rule here. But let me tell you about our sponsor on today's show while we're in the second time out of the quarter. Today's show is presented by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, and it's good to be right on Prize Picks. The season is changing, but the feeling of being right never changes, and you can get your picks in this pick more or less on Prize Picks, and you can win some serious cash with the right selections. So simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks offers stacks now, meaning you could pick the same player in your lineup up to 3 times. Want to pick more than on Norman Powell 3-pointers, fantasy score, assist? Well, now you can only on Prize Picks. My entry in for tonight, I took advantage of the flash sale on the Victor Wembanyama more 18.5 points. I also went more than Jarrett Allen 9.5 rebounds and more than Dru Smith 1.5 3-pointers made. He is expecting a new child. They announced that on social media today. Yeah, he means he's having a big night. You can join me. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. That is code CLNS. When you download Prize Picks, you get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. 325 people watching. If you have not already, hit that sub button. On the road to 26K subscribers. Want to get there soon. We post daily Heat content, whether it's a live watch party like what you're watching now or videos. We got you covered. Join the Heat Report family. Best Heat Report or best Heat YouTube channel out there, in my opinion. I am biased, though. Please join us. Very fun. Very good. T. Mike says, welcome back, Nick. Watching Heat basketball is fun again. Indeed, it is. Tonight's game will be fun. Hopefully, Miami captures their 4th straight win and back-to-back wins against the Cavs. And that would set up a matchup with the Knicks on Friday. That would be the 2nd and 3rd best records in the Eastern Conference. Heat currently have the 3rd best record. Knicks 2, Pistons 1. Yeah, that ball is definitely off Davion Mitchell, so this challenge will likely be successful by Kenny Atkinson, who was ejected on Monday's game, by the way. And we will see the Cavs have the ball down by 6 here halfway through the first quarter. Lonzo Ball has it, swings it to Merrill. Merrill defended tightly by Norman Powell. Merrill driving. Norman Powell staying with him. Great defense by Powell. Now Craig Porter Jr. can't go anywhere with it. Allen has it. Drives on Ware. Show and go move, and a pretty move and good footwork there by Jarrett Allen to get the bucket. Allen now with 6 points. Wiggins going the other way, attacking Larry Nance. Got bumped. Floater. Good! How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Allen looking to attack Ware again. Show and go. Doesn't go that time. Rebound Ware. Outlet Wiggins. Miami out of the hunt quickly. Powell backdoor cut. That will be a foul, and it will be Pelle Larsson heading to the line. Fouls on Lonzo Ball, which might be his second. Lonzo Ball will check out now. Heat still without Bam Adebayo, still without Tyler Herro. You hope that changes sooner rather than later. Herro is projected to return within the next week, I think. Remember, the original target date for Tyler Herro to return was either the 17th of November or 19th. And here we are, it's the 12th. So it'll be interesting to see if one returns. Heat have it. It was a foul on the floor. Davion Mitchell finds Larsson. He pump fakes, drives, Euro step. loses it out of bounds. It's a turnover. Heat 6-point lead here in the first quarter. Craig Porter Jr. at the elbow pulls up and buries a jumper to make it a 4-point game. Tyrese Proctor's in the game. I liked Proctor coming out of the draft last year, man. Jaquez in for Miami, the super sub, 6th man of the year favorite. Kicks to Powell off the drive, and Powell comes up a bit short there. Cavs looking to inch closer to Miami. Cavs never led in this game. He got out to an early 7-0 start. Nance, triple from the corner, no good. Powell secures the rebound. He's guarded by the rookie Proctor, and they work it around the perimeter to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell drives, bumps Porter, elbow jumper, too strong there for Davion Mitchell. Heat's offense got a little bit cold here over the last couple of possessions. Cavs generate an open 3, no good. Jaquez with the board. He likes to push. He is pushing. Euro step inside, floater, too easy for Triple J. Jaquez getting it done early off the bench. Had 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists on Monday night. It is now. I think you put in the wrong link for me. Well, during the first time out, redid the process, and it's working fine. No, you have to create it in the bottom one. Yeah, no, you got to do it the other way. Like you're making a 2-stack comp. Craig Porter Jr. drives, kicks. It's Proctor for 3. He airballs it out of bounds, but of course it hits Davion Mitchell's hand, and it'll stay with Cleveland with 7 on the shot clock. Nikola Jovic in the game for the first time, so is Simone Fontecchio. So you got your bench unit, bench trio of Fontecchio, Jovic, and Jaquez. Now just waiting for Dru Smith to check in the ball game and create the party. Heat usually run a 9-deep lineup with no Bam and Adebayo. 10 with Bam. 4 on the shot clock. Proctor driving, pulls up for a floater and knocks it down. So Proctor gets the bucket. Rookie out of Duke. Pelle Larsson driving, bumps, goes up and blocked out of bounds. It's going to be off Larsson. Larson's had a rough start to the game offensively. That's Travers with the block. I've got to be honest, I don't know who that is. Very rarely am I stunned with a player and not really knowing who they are. But I don't know who Shavers is. Dru Smith checks in. Davion Mitchell takes a seat. And Fontecchio's whistled for a foul away from the play. 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Heat lead by 4. Oh, but we have an offensive foul on Larry Nance. Illegal screen. Heading back to Miami. By the way, Heat now will be in the bonus the rest of the quarter. 4th foul on Cleveland. They won't be shooting free throws there, but anytime they get fouled going forward, they will be. Jaquez, guarded by Proctor, working on him, driving, bumped, goes up with it, and knocks it home! Jaime Jaquez Jr. getting it done off the bench again. And 1 for Triple J. And you know what? Show him some love. Spam those Triple Js. My goodness, is he special. Converts the 3-point play. Heat lead back up to 7. They've led by 7 3 separate times tonight, but never more than that. Proctor pulling up for a deep 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Cleveland, but the putback doesn't go. Fontecchio secures the defensive rebound this time and pushes up to Jovic. Jovic, backdoor cut, Dru Smith. Smith up and under layup. It's good! Heat lead by 9, largest of the game. Excellent cut by Dru Smith and a perfect backdoor feed by Jovic. Other way, Jovic will foul Larry Nance Jr. on the roll after setting a screen. And I believe free throws are coming for Cleveland. It wasn't in the act of shooting, but I believe the Cavs are in the bonus now. Oh, I'm incorrect. They're shooting free throws the rest of the quarter, but it was side out. Nine-point Heat lead. Larry Nance has it. Jovic defending. Hunter checked back in. He's defended by Larsson. Proctor, pretty move. Pull-up floater from the free throw line. No. An offensive rebound by the Cavs. It's just so frustrating every night. Craig Porter Jr. step back three in the corner. Good. I mean, you're not going to be able to sustain winning, allowing 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. The Heat give up the most offensive rebounds in the NBA. It just can't happen. Dru Smith driving, loses the ball, regains possession. 9 second chance opportunities or points for the Cavs tonight. And now the Heat turn it over. Cavs in transition, left wing 3. Comes up short, and Fontecchio grabs the rebound there. Outlet Dru Smith, and here comes Miami pushing the tempo. Smith pump fakes a 3, kicks to Fontecchio. He's got room to shoot it, and he bottoms it. Simone Bellissimo! Timeout on the floor. Miami leads 32-23. Great shot fake by Dru Smith, collapsing the defense at the elbow and finding the sniper from Italy off the bench. Boy, is Simone just spectacular. Spam those zeros for Simone Fontecchio. Spam those zeros. He's been great. I love seeing the zeros in the chat. I love supporting our guys. Love supporting our guys, man. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. It's been a slow first quarter thus far, but Miami does lead by 9. Early lead against a team that is missing their 3 best players, Darius Garland, Davion Mitchell, Evan Mobley, all sitting out tonight. Miguel Rojas, the former Miami Marlin and World Series champion for the Los Angeles Dodgers this year, and Herro hitting that game-tying home run in the top of the 9th inning. In the building today, exchanged jerseys with Jaquez, wearing the Jaquez jersey, which Triple J signed. I think both from Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Jaime isn't from Mexico, but Mexican descent. Back in action here in the second quarter, or first quarter. Larry Nance Jr. to a backdoor DeAndre Hunter, fouled by Dru Smith at the rim. Some free throws coming here for Cleveland. Been a lot of fouls in this first half. .218 to go here in quarter number 1. Hunter at the line, misses the first. DeAndre Hunter, certainly the best offensive player on the Cavs tonight, who is active. Hunter makes the second, and the Heat's lead is 8. He never led by double digits tonight. Most is 9. The bucket would get him the 10-point lead. Wiggins back in. Jaquez almost turns it over. Wiggins corrals the loose ball. Jaquez driving, kicks. Dru Smith, corner 3. Oh, too strong. Ball loose. Dru Smith offensive rebound. Out to Jaquez for 3. No. Rebound falls to Cleveland. Craig Porter Jr. on the left wing, met by Smith. Pick and roll with Allen. Blocked by Wiggins! Great defensive play by Wiggins on the help. Heat out and running. Jaquez in the corner. Thought about the 3, but resets out to Wiggins, who isolates on Craig Porter Jr. Drives right, spins to the middle, fades away at the line, and knocks it home. Andrew Wiggins, calm, cool, collected, just looks so sure of himself this year, and the Heat's lead is 10. Hunter looking for the answer. Can't get it to go. Ball loose. Good box out Jaquez, and the rebounds tip to Dru Smith. Heat out and running. Wiggins posting up the rookie Proctor. Spins baseline and throws it away after Larry Nance read the eyes of Wiggins. 1 minute to go in the opening frame. Larry Nance in the corner lines up a three and bottoms it. Tough bucket there, Larry Nance. His momentum was going away from him, but he was still able to get it to go. Wiggins thought about a three, now drives baseline. Bumped, tries to find the cutting Dru Smith. Gets knocked away. Smith gets it back, misses, gets his own rebound, and now lays it up and in. What effort by Dru Smith! If you don't succeed at first, try again. That's what Dru Smith's story has been for his entire NBA career, and certainly on that possession. 9-point Heat lead. Turnover! Fontecchio steals it, but the Heat give it right back. And now the Cavs have numbers, and it results in a Hunter layup. Not often do you see a team benefit off turning the ball over, but Cleveland did right there. 8 first quarter points for DeAndre Hunter. Under 20 seconds to go in the opening period. 5-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Jaquez, right wing. Crossing over, driving. Finds a cutting Fontecchio, who is fouled by Shavers, and we will have 2 free throws for the Italian, Simone Fontecchio. 9 seconds to go in this first quarter. Fontecchio makes the first, puts Miami back up by 8. Heat 4-4 at the line today. Cleveland just 1 of 2. 13 bench points for the Heat, 12 for the Cavs. Not often is the team able to stay with Miami in terms of points off the bench. Miami has, I believe, the highest scoring bench in the league, thanks to Jaquez, Fontecchio, Dru Smith, Nikola Jovic. Both free throws good for Fontecchio. Proctor driving, loses it out of bounds. Going to be off Miami, and it will be Cavs ball on the baseline with 4 seconds left. Cavs the inbound, looking to get it to Hunter. To get it to him in the corner. Fadeaway three. Doesn't go. Good rebound by Jovic. And that ends quarter number 1. Heat lead by 9, 38-29. A strong opening 12 minutes for the Miami Heat. Very strong opening 12 minutes for the Miami Heat. And with 500 plus people watching, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Want the Heat to beat the Cavs tonight? Like the video. Like the video. Like the stream if you want the Heat to get a win tonight. Hit that thumbs up icon. 530 people watching. Only 127 likes, though. That's got to change. That's got to change, folks. Let's get to 200 likes right now during this timeout between quarter 1 and quarter 2. Let's get to 200 likes. We're at 141. 59 likes away. 59 likes away. Come on. Don't jinx it. Want the Heat to win? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Oh. 144. Let's get to 150. I have to be at 150. Bare minimum coming out of the first quarter. Come on. I mean, you got 500 people in the building. You can't even get 200 likes. It makes me think I'm doing a bad job. Am I doing a bad job? Am I doing a bad job? I don't think I'm doing a bad job, but that's what you're telling me. You're not hitting those like button. I guess I should stop streaming then, huh? Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. There we go. Got 155 likes. If you're just joining us as well, Super Chat menu for today's stream. $5 gets you a raffle ticket for our month-long raffle for the Heat Report Hall of Fame ball, which we'll raffle off at the end of the month. $10, 10 push-ups. $5 for raffle ticket. Young says, I got to apologize to Kel'el Ware, and then the likes will go up. I mean, you guys are so obsessed with Kel'el Ware. I can't stand it. I really can't. Listen, I root for everybody on the Miami Heat, but the way you guys obsess over him, it's sad. He gets criticism for not being active on the glass, and you act like I'm saying he's the worst basketball player of all time. Back in action here in the second quarter. Jovic missed the three out of the timeout, and the Cavs get inside and draw a foul. And one. Thomas Bryant. Wow. I got to be honest. I'm sorry, and I know some people missed it. I am not answering any more questions about why I didn't live stream certain games. I'm just not doing it. I've answered the question so many times. So if I see your comment about why I didn't live stream a game, I'm not answering it anymore. Thomas Bryant missed the and one free throw and then blocks Jaquez on the other end. You know he's motivated for this game. And then no one picks him up in transition, and that's a 4-0 Thomas Bryant run to start the quarter. Wiggins. Isolates, cooks Thomas Bryant, and knocks down the jumper. 8 points for Wiggins. Strong first half so far for Wiggs. 8 points on 4 or 5 shooting. Merrill lines up a three. Can't allow him open space. He hasn't been able to make us pay yet, but he's had 3 good looks at it. Now Jaquez in transition finds a cutting Dru Smith. Smith carves out some space underneath and gets it to go inside. Dru Smith having a strong game here. 6 points for Dru. Merrill driving on Fontecchio, gets to the rim. Layup can't go. Rebound out of bounds. It will stay with Cleveland off Miami. Once again, rebounding showing its ugly head. Merrill to inbound. He went 4 of 16 from 3, but made all 4 of them in the fourth quarter to bring the Cavs from down 12 to tied. He went on a 12-0 run by himself, made 4 straight threes, but went 0 for 12 outside of that stretch. Tyrese Proctor pull-up jumper comes up short. What good defense by Nikola Jovic, forcing the air ball, and it's going to Miami after a good job boxing out, letting it go out of bounds. Jaquez attacking Thomas Bryant. Drops it off to a Jovic, cutting on the baseline, but Jovic is unable to hit the little 6-foot fall-away jumper. I'd like to see Jovic go up strong there. Too many times he fades away around the rim. Go up strong, my friend. DeAndre Hunter, left wing, guarded by Wiggins. Drives, kicks, Proctor. He shot a lot in this first half. Shoots again, no good, and another offensive rebound. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Rebound the ball. 7th offensive rebound. Hunter gets the putback slam. 10 points now for DeAndre Hunter. Jaquez driving on Bryant. Scoop layup. No. His rebound is falling to the Cavs, but Dru Smith pokes it away, and Wiggins has it. Wiggins downhill. Turns it over. I mean, the Heat up 7 have given up so many offensive rebounds and have turned it over 6 times. Unacceptable. Dean Wade in the corner. He'll launch a 3 over Jovic. No good. Good job there by Fontecchio to secure that rebound. Dru Smith the other way. Met by Hunter. Finds Fontecchio. Fontecchio swings it to Jovic. Jovic guarded by Dean Wade. Sidestep top of the key 3 for Jovic. Not a good shot there by Nikola Jovic. Thomas Bryant is going to pull up for 3 on the other end. Not a good shot for Thomas Bryant, the Cavs. That's why I couldn't stand TB when he was with us. Dru Smith pull up 3. No. Offensive rebound, Wiggins. And he's fouled. There you go, Wiggs. Way to attack on the glass, baby. I mean, I don't know what the solution is to fix this rebounding issue without Adebayo being active, because he's just such a large key to the success for Miami of rebounding the ball. But man, you're not going to be able to survive like this, giving up this many offensive rebounds. Fontecchio curling three. Bellissimo! Fontecchio with another triple. He's got 2. 8 points for Simone on the night, and the Heat's lead back up to 10. Heat's largest lead has been 10. It's never been more. Thomas Bryant, mid-post area, driving, kicking. Jovic almost forced the turnover. Loose ball to Craig Porter Jr. Pull up 3. Good. Damn it. 10 points off the bench for Craig Porter Jr. Jovic, scoop layup inside. Good! And 1! There you go, Nico. Nikola Jovic is so much better when he attacks the rim and goes up strong. When he does this stupid fadeaway bullcrap inside the paint, it's just not good. Go up strong. Goes up strong into the chest of Thomas Bryant. What happens? And 1. Just need to be more aggressive and go up stronger, man. There you go, Nico. Much better. Go to the rim. Misses the free throw, though. Hashtag, of course. Under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Heat lead by 9. Lonzo Ball back into the game for Cleveland. Step back 3 over Jovic. Too strong. Good rebound. Fontecchio. He's rebounded really well tonight. Simone pushing the pace. Driving inside. Kicks to Jovic. Swung around the perimeter. Norman Powell has it. He just checked back in. Over to Jaquez. Right wing 3. No. Long rebound. Dru Smith has it. Dru Smith to the rim. Blocked by Craig Porter Jr. I mean, Dru Smith has 6 rebounds in this game. Lonzo Ball over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. crossover. Back to Ball. Swung to the corner. It's a 3-pointer. I have no clue who that is. Tomlin? Who the fuck? Jovic has it. Left wing. Jaquez has a size advantage in the post. Did the Heat get it to him? They do. Cavs double him. Jaquez swings it to the corner. Powell wide open for 3. That's a layup for Norman Powell. You double Jaquez. Great cross-court feed. Powell with the triple. He's got 11. He'd have their largest lead of the game at 12. Dean Wade, top of the key, over to Ball. Lonzo isolated on Jovic. Calls for a screen. Now Lonzo drives. Steps back. Swings to Craig Porter Jr. For a 3. And he drills it. Big answer there for Cleveland to get the game back to a 9-point difference. 13 points off the bench for Porter. Jaquez driving, in and out dribble. Loses the ball out of bounds. Will stay with Miami. Baseline, 6:22 to go in this second quarter. Timeout on the floor. Heat lead 50-41. Use this first timeout of the second quarter to tell you about our sponsor on today's live show, and that is Prize Picks. Today's show is presented by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, and it's good to be right on Prize Picks. The season is changing, but the feeling of being right never changes, and you can get your picks in. Just pick more or less on Prize Picks, and you can win some serious cash with the right selections. So simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks offers stacks now, meaning you could pick the same player in your lineup up to 3 times. Want to pick more than on Norman Powell 3-pointers, fantasy score, assist? Well, now you can only on Prize Picks. My entry in for tonight, I took advantage of the flash sale on the Victor Wembanyama more 18.5 points. I also went more than Jarrett Allen 9.5 rebounds and more than Dru Smith 1.5 3-pointers made. He is expecting a new child. They announced that on social media today. Yeah, he means he's having a big night. You can join me. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. That is code CLNS. When you download Prize Picks, you get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. Let me see here. Did I get any action on these Prize Picks? Let's check. What do we have? Dru Smith 3s. He has none. We have Jarrett Allen 10 rebounds. He's got 3. Not great there. Did that Wemby game tip off yet? They did tip off. It's 14-11 Spurs. 17-11 Spurs, and Wemby's got 4 points there. So like that start. We'll see how tonight goes. We'll see how tonight goes. Bam's out with a foot injury, a toe injury. He's got a sprained toe. There was rumblings he could be out 3 to 6 weeks. No one really knows the timeline. Miami really hasn't put one out, and there hasn't been a report about a timeline either. But rumors are 3 to 6 weeks. We'll ultimately see. We're 1 week in. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah, 1 week today. Because the last watch party we did was Nuggets when he got hurt, which was last week. So today marks the 1 week, or today is the 1 week mark of his injury. So hopefully only 2 weeks to go. He'll return the next 2 weeks. It's the ideal. That's ideally how it goes. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Over 500 people watching on the road to 26K. Daily Heat content. Join us. Heat ball out of the timeout. And I think we have a off-the-ball turnover. And it's going to go back to Cleveland. Yep, Lonzo gets it now. Craig Porter Jr. hounded by Mitchell. He drives, pull-up floater, and one. Wow, tough bucket. Craig Porter Jr. is cooking, man. 15 points. And chance to make it 16. He hasn't missed a shot. Hasn't missed a shot. But he'll miss a free throw. Ware back into the game, corrals the board. Davion Mitchell over to Jovic. Cavs defense isn't set, but Jovic turns it over. Too many turnovers tonight from this team, man. Too many turnovers. Craig Porter Jr. gets it over to Lonzo. Lonzo swings to Nance. Nance, guarded by Powell, size advantage. Does he take advantage? Now gets the switch on the Mitchell. To Allen. Jarrett Allen drive. I thought he traveled with it, but he misses the layup nonetheless. Jovic with the board. Heat have a 4-on-3. Mitchell to the trailing Jovic. Right wing triple. Too strong, and Nico is really struggling with his shot tonight. Craig Porter Jr. swings it to Ball. Lonzo inside to Allen. Allen, great position on Ware. Blocked inside by Jovic, and it's Miami Heat ball. But then Jovic throws it away. Jesus Christ, Nico. And then Jarrett Allen gets the layup in transition. Dude, Nico, great defense to force the turnover. But what are you doing giving the ball away, man? Jovic the other way, probing and kicks it out to Davion Mitchell. Back to Jovic, open in the corner. Come on, Nico. Jesus, dude. Good offensive rebound, Ware. Kick out Davion. His right wing three is good. There you go, Kel'el. There you go, kid. Way to be. Heat back up by 8. 7 made threes for the Heat tonight. Craig Porter Jr., you got to stop him. He drives, kicks. Lonzo swings it inside. Jarrett Allen, layup, good. What a feed by Lonzo Ball, and Allen is able to get it to go, plus the foul. I don't really know if that's a foul inside, but yeah, not really a lot of contact there, but Jarrett Allen will be at the line to try to convert a three-point play. Allen does convert the three-point play. Jovic over to Jaquez. One more to Mitchell. Davion just made a three. Can't make that one, though. Rebound down to Cleveland. 4.5 to go in this first half. Lonzo Ball lobs it into Allen. It's stolen away from Jovic. Larsson in transition to Mitchell. Davion to the corner. Powell for three. Good! Norman Powell's 4th triple of the game. He's got a team-high 14 points. Boy, is he a superstar in the making. It's crazy to say superstar in the making because the guy is 32 years old, but, like, he's just dominating this year. Best year of his career last season, and then he's following it up here with a early elite 12-game stretch. Foul inside on Pelle Larsson, and Tomlin is going to get an and one. Oh, wait a minute. They changed the call. It's an offensive foul. It's going to be Heat ball. 6th turnover of the game for the Cavs, and Miami has it now up 8. Jovic over to Davion. Davion attacks Lonzo Ball. Swings to the corner. Larsson wide open for 3. Rattles it home. Heat back up by 11. What a feed by Davion Mitchell, and Larsson pays it off. Lonzo Ball directing traffic. Gets it to Craig Porter Jr. Porter Jr. driving, spinning, kicks out to Lonzo. Lonzo tees up a triple and bottoms it himself. Lonzo now with 6 points in the game. He's 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Davion Mitchell has been initiating the offense. Gets it over to Jaquez. Now to Larsson. Larsson drives, fouled by Tomlin. It'll be side out for Miami with 14 on the shot clock. Jovic to inbound. Looks like the Cavs are in a zone here almost. I don't know if they are. Does look like it. I think they are in a zone. Larsson on the baseline out to Mitchell. Wide open, top of the key triple. Goes in and out, but goes back in! Mitchell with a triple. His second of the game. He's got 6 points. Nance to a curling Lonzo. Feeling it from 3. No good, but Larsson commits the foul. So 3 free throws coming for Lonzo Ball, and they're going to review this to see if it's a flagrant for Larsson not giving him any space to land. Key review here in Miami as the Heat lead by 11 against the shorthanded Cleveland Cavaliers. As we are in a timeout here, I want us to get to 200 likes. Come on, if you're having fun, hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 200 likes during this timeout. We need 22 likes. We need 22 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon, folks. Come on. Come on. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 200. We're at 13 away now. 13 away. 8 away. 8 away. Come on. Let's get to that 200 number. Let's get that 200 number, baby. 5 away. Let's get there before the play resumes. 5 away, baby. One away. 1 away. Who's going to be the 200th like? Hey, we got there at 202. Appreciate all the real ones who are hanging out with us here on a Wednesday night. Have hit that thumbs up icon. It is greatly appreciated. It is greatly appreciated. 2 minutes and change to go here in the first half. Heat have controlled this first half for the most part. The Heat have never trailed in this game. They got out to an early 7-0 lead, and although the Cavs fought back, the game hasn't been tied, if I'm not mistaken, since 0-0. So far, Miami leading wire to wire. And you hope that Miami is going to be able to close out this game against the Cavs, who are shorthanded. If you're just joining us, I'll mention it again. No Donovan Mitchell, no Evan Mobley, no Darius Garland, no Jalen Tyson. A lot of players injured or given the rest here on this game for Cleveland. So Miami fully healthy outside of Herro and Bam. So not fully healthy, but not missing anyone other than the 2 longer-term injuries. Pretty good to go. So let's win this game by never trailing. It'd be a nice way to win in my opinion. Nice way to win in my opinion. Almost back here returning. Miami also wearing their Vice unis. If you can't watch alongside us tonight. My Bonaventure Bonnies lead against Siena by 5. 8.5 to go. Franciscan Cup battle in Olean, New York. And they are going to call that a flagrant foul, so Lonzo Ball will get 3 free throws, and they will get the ball. Big opportunity here for Cleveland to cut into that 11-point deficit. Lonzo makes the first free throw, makes the second, and has one more. And then they'll get the ball afterwards. So Lonzo Ball makes all 3 free throws to make it an 8-point game, and the Cavs get the ball. Chance to have a 6-point possession and go from down 11 to down 5 if they bottom a triple here. Lonzo's going to shoot a 3. If that doesn't go, offensive rebound Cleveland, and then they're going to call Miami for a foul on the baseline. And the Cavs are in the bonus, so free throws coming for Tomlin. It's going to be 5 straight free throws for the Cavs. Just got to be better on the glass. Just not going to be able to win and sustain this good basketball if you're not able to win. Or you're not able to win on the glass. First free throw by Tomlin, good. So it's a 7-point game. Chance to make it a 6-point game and a 5-point possession. Tomlin makes both. So 6-point game. 2:40 to go. Davion Mitchell, pair of triples in this quarter, driving on DeAndre Hunter. Kicks it out to Jaquez. Jaquez attacks Jarrett Allen. Nothing going there, so out to Jovic. 8 on the shot clock. Jovic swings it to Wiggins, who turns it over. Cavs in transition. Craig Porter Jr. kicks it to a trailing Hunter. Hunter drives inside. Out to Larry Nance, and the Cavs will reset and work into their half-court offense. Tomlin, three-pointer. No. Offensive rebound, Cavs. Foul on the floor. Rebounds coming, or free throws coming for Jarrett Allen. He's not going to win like this, man. It's exhausting, man. It's exhausting to watch this Heat team get out-rebounded every single night. Oh, look at this graphic. Last 4 games. The offensive rebound differential, minus 16, minus 13, minus 10, minus 14. Just getting killed on the glass, man. Killed on the glass. That's what happens when you don't have Bam and Adebayo out there, dude. That's what happens. Jarrett Allen at the line. Misses the first free throw. One more free throw coming here. Allen not the best free throw shooter. Makes the second, though. So 5-point game. It is a 6-0 Cavs run. All free throws because Miami's inability to not foul and get offensive rebounds. Or allow offensive rebounds, I should say. Norman Powell has it. Craig Porter Jr. defending. Powell goes right at him. Pull up 6-foot floater. Too strong there by Powell. But good look for Miami. Under 2 to go. Hunter in transition. On the right wing. Inside the Tomlin. Tomlin shot no good, but a foul. I don't see the foul there. I thought Wiggins got that clean up top. I'd like to see a replay. But he'd just fallen asleep defensively here. I mean, that's not a foul. That's not a foul whatsoever. That's terrible. That's terrible. Tomlin free throw good. So it's a 3-point game. It's an 8-0 run for the Cavs. All of them being free throws. How bad is that? Fontecchio driving after just checking back in. And he gets a layup to go. Simone ends the 8-0 Cavs run, and the Heat lead back up by 5. 10 points off the bench here in the first half for Simone. Allen at the free throw line, spinning, up and under move on Jovic, gets it to go. Is Kel'el Ware in foul trouble? I'm not aware of the foul trouble if there is. I just don't know why he's not on the floor right now. 3-point Heat lead, Jovic driving, kicking, Mitchell has it, he gets to the rim, and he lays it up and in. Quick Heat offense, something we've been accustomed to see earlier this season. 66, and then they're going to call Heat for an off-ball foul. I'll tell you what, these officials, I think they want this game to be close. They want this game to be close. Thank you. I just was made aware by the chat that 3 fouls on Ware. So that explains why he's sitting. This Tomlin fella's been in the action a lot here in the first half. He's got 4 points. All of them at the line. Hasn't made a shot. Misses the second free throw, though, and the Heat's lead remains at 4. Davion Mitchell directing traffic over to Jovic. Jovic attacks Allen, finds a cutting Fontecchio, kicks it to Wiggins. Corner 3, too strong there. Good ball movement for Miami. Would have liked to see that swung one more time for Mitchell, who was wide open. Hunter driving on Jovic. Pull up, 10-footer. Goes. 2-point game, 45 seconds to go here. 12 points in the first half for DeAndre Hunter. Davion Mitchell, right wing, guard by Nance. Has the foot speed advantage. He drives. Finds a cutting Jovic on the baseline. Out to Fontecchio. Right wing 3. No, and the Cavs have a chance to take their first lead of the game with a bucket here. Craig Porter Jr. gets the Wiggins switch. Now looks to find Jarrett Allen inside. Gets it to Allen. Spinning on Wiggins. Layup good. We're tied. This game hasn't been tied since 0-0, and now it's tied at 66. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds to go. Can the Heat recapture the lead going into the break? Larry Nance will foul Wiggins. The Cavs, I should say, had 1 to give. So Heat will inbound it from the sideline with 8 seconds to go. It's a 15-4 Cavs run in the last 2.5 minutes. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Powell, crossover, drive on Wade, gets to the rim, fouled, and 1! Norman Powell with a second to go in the half. What a great dribble drive. I don't really think there's a foul there. I mean, these refs are horrific. But I'll take it. 1 second to go in the half. Powell at the line to give Miami a 3-point lead at the break. He's got a game-high 16 points. Chance to make it 17 with a free throw here. Powell's been phenomenal at the line this year so far. To put Miami up by 3, he does. 69-66. Will the Cavs get off a shot? Lonzo Ball throwing it deep. It's tipped, and that will end the first half. Heat lead by 3, 69-66. Heat have never trailed in this game, only been tied at 0-0 and tied at 66. Looking to win this game from start to finish. Grade the Heat's performance in the first half. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm gonna go C+. Good offense that we've been accustomed to, but the turnovers and the rebound disparity is just too much to overlook. Too much to overlook right now. Not good. Not good, man. Not good. I go C+. Let me know your thoughts. And we'll watch the end of the Bonnie-Siena game here together at the half. My Bonnies are up 11 with 4 minutes to go. I see C, C, B+, B+, C-, C, C+, C, C, B+, C, B, C, C-. Yeah, man. Heat need to be better on the glass for sure. Need to be better on the glass for sure. No doubt about that. E with a good point says B minus. We couldn't score 70 in the first half last year. I mean, I don't disagree with you. It's quite crazy to me that we are going from a team in Miami last year that I vividly remember saying last season during games that, hey, if we get to 55 points in the first half, that's a good first half for the Miami Heat offensively. And now we are averaging, 65 points a half probably? Like, if we don't get to 60 points in the first half, that would be disappointing. Disappointing. It's crazy how much that has changed. Bonnie's up 9 with under 4 to go. Give me a bucket here. Give me a bucket, Bonnie, man. Oh, good feed inside. Oh, dropped it, though. But still able to finish. Take a look at some scorers around the league. Magic are beating the Knicks by 18, 71-53. And Paolo Banchero left that game with an injury. The Hornets are beating the Bucks by 11. Is Giannis not? Yeah, Giannis isn't playing today. That explains that. That explains that. Pistons, the number 1 team in the East, 9-2, beating the Bulls in the third quarter right now, 92-75. Duncan Robinson is cooking, 17 points. The Pistons do not have Cade Cunningham tonight. And Dennis Jenkins, the rookie out of St. John's, UDFA, has 16 points and 8 assists. Incredible. The Celtics are beating the Grizzlies by 21. The Grizzlies are absolutely atrocious. They are horrific. No Ja Morant for them tonight. Rockets up 40-29 over the Wizards. KD's got 16 points. He's cooking. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Elprin Şengün has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And the Mavericks just tipped off against the Suns, leading 10-4. Nico Harrison fired yesterday. How about that, folks? How about that? All right, let's go through some first half stats in this game. We'll start with Miami and their leading scorer, Norman Powell. 17 points, and he is really just saying, fuck it, I'm a scorer, baby. 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting, 4 of 5 from 3. Had an and 1 to close the half to put Miami up by 3. No assists. He's on that. Listen, he's playing team basketball, so this is just a joke. But he's playing that Michael Porter Jr. I ain't swinging no rock type of offense right now. I ain't swinging no rock. I ain't swinging no rock. Good first half for Norman Powell. He's been tremendous this year. Andrew Wiggins has been great as well. He's got 8 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. But you just see the turnover numbers are just not good enough. And we'll get some team stats as well. But you had Simone Fontecchio give you great minutes off the bench tonight. 10 points, 4 boards, 2 triples. He was a spark plug off the bench, which usually has been Jaquez's role. But Jaquez in foul trouble with 3 and not really finding his shot today. The Cavs have been packing the paint against Jaime, putting Thomas Bryant and Jarrett Allen on him, saying, we're not going to let you drive and get to the rim anymore, Jaime. We're going to force you to knock down some shots. And he's been able to do that from beyond the arc. Kel'el Ware, I thought, has been good, but he's in foul trouble as well. 3 fouls for Ware. Hopefully he is able to stay out of foul trouble and stay on the court, because I thought he played good in the minutes he was giving you early in this game. Coming off his best game of his career, in my opinion, on Monday. Just absolutely hammering the glass, 20 rebounds. He was great. You know what's funny, actually, is that the Heat are actually out-rebounding Cleveland, but the difference is the offensive rebounds they've allowed for the Cavs. That is unacceptable. But Ware's been solid. Dru Smith was good off the bench. 6 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Not able to knock down his open looks from beyond the arc. Hopefully that changes a little bit. Yeah, Davion Mitchell, a couple triples too. He looked good in that first half. Not going to complain about Davion. And Larsson played some good minutes as well. I mean, listen, the Heat have been playing good. Just need to be better defensively and stop allowing some boards. You see what Lonzo's done. Jarrett Allen's been cooking. If I could get him on screen, absolutely cooking. Look at Jarrett Allen, man. Just dominating this game. So it's DeAndre Hunter, though. DeAndre Hunter's played a really good game, too. Yeah, but you see the team stats in this one. I mean, the rebounding. He out-rebounding them by 3, but, like, the offensive rebounds is really the difference here. Let me pull up the rebounds. Rebounding and turnovers has been the issue for Miami so far. Let me pull up the rebounding numbers here. Looking at the team stats here, the Heat are out-rebounding them 28 to 25, but the Heat have allowed 9 offensive rebounds compared to their 6. I mean, listen, 9 offensive rebounds allowed is not good enough, folks. Not good enough. Got to be better on the defensive glass. Got to be better. Got to be better, folks. Appreciate the 500 people still hanging out with us here. Probably about, 7 minutes away from getting tipped off in the second half. Heat leading by 3, looking for their 4th straight win to improve to 8-4. 4-game homestand. Heat looking to go 4-0 in that. Heat are 5-0 at home this year. How about that? Are they 6-0 now? No, I think they're 5-0. Looking to get to 6-0. Yeah, because they started the year on the road twice, 2 road games, then a 4-game road trip. So they've played 6 games on the road, 5 at home, because they're 7-4. Yeah, this is their 4th straight home game. Looking to go 6-0 at home after beating the Knicks at home, and then beating the Hornets at home, beating the Cavs at home Monday, Blazers at home. Who's the other home? Hornets twice? Yeah, I think it's you beat the Hornets twice at home, Blazers, Cavs once, Knicks, and then this would be Cavs again. Yeah, Pistons are hammering the Bulls, if I'm not mistaken. Hammering them, if I'm not mistaken. My Bonnie's up 13 with 3 minutes to go. Make it 14. Let's close it out. Close it out, baby. I also took the over in that game at 139.5. We're at 134, 74-60. So I need 6 points in 3 minutes. Pretty sure that's going to happen. So like that. You like that? Yeah, I like that. You like that? Yeah, I like that. Rolly, how would you feel if we took the 2 seed at the beginning of the night? I'd feel pretty good, but I mean, long season. It's not like the playoffs begin next week, so obviously it's nice to be that high in the Eastern Conference standings, but you got to understand this is just game 12 of 82. So there's a lot more to go. 70 more to play after tonight. 70 more to play, and I just hope that the Heat are able to sustain this level of play. At what point do you just say, all right, we don't really have a fear of a drop-off anymore because this is just who the team is? Because any team can play elite basketball or high-level basketball for like a 20-game stretch. But can you do it for 40? Can you do it for an 82-game season? I don't know. I hope so. Kane says, does anyone watch college basketball, baseball, and others? I watch college basketball more than I watch the NBA. I'm not even kidding. I like college basketball more than the NBA. I watch every Heat game that I can. I've watched all 11 games this season for Miami. The only one I missed was the game against the Lakers. Girlfriend was in town visiting, and we decided to do other things than spend our Sunday night watching the Miami Heat since she doesn't care about Heat basketball. Maybe she should. Just kidding. But I watch every Heat game. But outside of that, if you take away Miami Heat games, I watch way more college basketball than the NBA. Like last night, I didn't watch a single game in the NBA. But I watched 3 college basketball games in full. Gonzaga, Creighton, Illinois, Texas Tech, and Louisville, Kentucky. I love college basketball. It's my favorite sport. I like college basketball more than the NBA, like it more than college football, like it more than the NFL. If I had to choose one sport to watch and only one for the rest of my life, it would be college basketball. I don't know why. I know the product isn't as good as in the NBA. Like, the players aren't as good. It just is more fun. Like, even though it's lower scoring, it's just more fun, man. Yeah, it's a good point, Apachito. After tonight, the Heat play the Knicks twice. It's very similar to this. The Heat and Cavs played back-to-back games, Monday in Miami and then Wednesday in Miami. The Heat will play the Knicks on the road on Friday, but then they return home to play them on Monday. So the Heat have played 4. Once this next Monday's Knicks game is over, the Heat would have played 4 games against 2 opponents. Very rare that happens. 2 straight against the Cavs, 2 straight against the Knicks. Very rarely does that happen. We play the Bulls soon, I think next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. We play the Knicks Friday, Knicks Monday. Who do we play next Wednesday? Oh, the Warriors. And then the Warriors next Wednesday, and then the Bulls on Friday. Next 5 games. New York, Golden State, Chicago, Philly. Bulls have been good this year so far, but they're getting hammered by the Pistons tonight. Young Fargo says Heat need to trade with the Suns to get a center and Rasheer Fleming. I wanted the Heat to trade up to get Rasheer Fleming in the NBA draft so bad. I mean, when the Heat were on the clock at 20, my top 2 players on the board were Kasparas Jakucionis, who was my number 1 guy available, and then Rasheer Fleming was my number 2. And then when Rasheer Fleming was there overnight, and the Heat could have traded with the Suns to take him at pick 31, I mean, I wanted to do that so bad. But clearly the Suns really valued Fleming because they were picking 31 and they took him. I loved Rasheer Fleming. I thought he was going to be a great player in the NBA. Is he going to be a superstar? No, but he's going to be a really high-level, productive, winning basketball player. Good defender, 3-point shooter, moves off the ball well, rebounds well, athletic. But listen, Kasparas Jakucionis was 6th on my big board. My big board in this last draft was Cooper Flagg number 1, Dylan Harper number 2, VJ Edgecombe number 3, Trey Johnson 4, Jeremiah Fears 5, Kasparas Jakucionis 6, Con Kneppel was 7, and I kind of forget the rest. But we're back in action here in the third quarter. Heat start with the ball, and we start by getting blocked inside. Andrew Wiggins driving on Jarrett Allen, and Jarrett Allen with a great recovery. Heat lead by 3. Mentioned it in the first half. They never trailed in this game. They were tied twice, tied at 66 and tied at 0. Foul on Davion Mitchell. They call it blocking foul, so Heat inbound. Or Cavs inbound, excuse me. Allen finds Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, pick and roll, turns it over. Ware picks up the loose change. Powell guarded by Dean Wade. That's a matchup he should isolate on. Instead, it's Davion Mitchell attacking Lonzo. Mitchell gets the left hand. Good. What a move by Mitchell. Davion Mitchell with double-digit points tonight. He's got 10. He's so good at that one-handed scoop finish when he gets a step on his opponent. He'd have done well against Sam Merrill tonight. So far, no three-pointers. Allen will try a three. No. Offensive rebound allowed. First, they call a foul on Miami, holding on the rebound attempt. Merrill step back elbow jumper, no good, and the Heat grab the rebound that time. Good box out by Ware. Mitchell scoops in for the board. Davion now attacks. Scoop layup again, good! Davion Mitchell so effective with that quick one-handed finish when he has a step on his defender. He's got 12 points. Heat up by 7. Dean Wade trying to get to Jarrett Allen, but Davion Mitchell hanging tough, not letting him get position inside. Now it's Wade at the elbow. He rises over Davion Mitchell and connects after a switch. Lonzo Ball now 9 points, 4 assists in this game. Wiggins in the corner, guarded by Ball. Wiggins drives, has the advantage size-wise, but Lonzo strips him. Cavs out in transition. Merrill, right wing 3. No good again, and a great rebound by Wiggins after a box out. Heat push. They have numbers. 5-on-4. Wiggins swings. Larsson, wide open triple. Is good! Way to execute with numbers, and the Heat back up by 8. Defense to offense. Look what happens when you're able to secure some defensive rebounds. Lonzo Ball pick and roll with Allen. Lonzo drives, steps, swings it to Merrill. Merrill's been ice cold in Miami. Wade, cut off baseline drive. Back to Lonzo, back to Wade. Wade, back to a cutting Lonzo. Finds Hunter, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Turnover forced by Miami. Davion Mitchell inside, another scoop layup, no, but Kel'el Ware for the putback slam! Heat back up by 10, and Kel'el Ware continues to have an impressive night. 9 points, 5 boards. Allen running hook shot over Ware, doesn't go. Good rebound, Davion Mitchell. He's pushing, he'd have numbers. Mitchell to the corner, Wiggins, catch and shoot 3, wide open. No good. Golden opportunity for Miami to extend their lead, couldn't do it. And it remains at 10. Lonzo Ball lines up a right wing 3 and knocks it home. Lonzo with double figures. He's got 12 points, 3 of 6 from 3. I still think Lonzo would be a great fit in Miami, but not mad with what they have currently at guard. Norman Powell down the lane. Oh, how did he finish that? Through the contact, no whistle, 19 for Norman Powell. DeAndre Hunter curling inside. High arcing layup off glass is good. Hunter's had a strong performance offensively. He's got 14. Lead still 7 for Miami. Larsson lobbing and Ware finishing. What a feed by Pelle Larsson. Finding Ware when Jarrett Allen was not keen to where Ware was positioned. Heat up. Here in the third quarter, looking to win their 4th straight game, stay undefeated at home, and take the first 2 of the season series against Cleveland. First time out of the third quarter, we'll use this opportunity to tell you about our sponsor, which is Prize Picks. Today's show is presented by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, and it's good to be right on Prize Picks. The season is changing, but the feeling of being right never changes, and you can get your picks in. Just pick more or less on Prize Picks, and you can win some serious cash with the right selections. So simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks offers stacks now, meaning you could pick the same player in your lineup up to 3 times. Want to pick more than on Norman Powell 3-pointers, fantasy score, assist. Well, now you can only on Prize Picks. My entry in for tonight, I took advantage of the flash sale on the Victor Wembanyama more 18.5 points. I also went more than Jarrett Allen, 9.5 rebounds, and more than Dru Smith, 1.5 3-pointers made. He is expecting a new child. They announced that on social media today. Yeah, he means he's having a big night. You can join me. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. That is code CLNS. When you download Prize Picks, you get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's live stream. Dru Smith, no threes. We'll see if he knocks down a pair here in the second half. Jarrett Allen had him to get 10 rebounds. He's got 7, so good pace there. And Victor Wembanyama off to a good start early. So I need Dru Smith to get cooking. Get cooking, baby. My Bonnies are going to win up 12 with 30 seconds to go. Nice. How is this over-under not going to hit? Need a bucket. That's a foul. Need 2 free throws by a college kid. Don't love that with 22 seconds to go. Back into action here in the third quarter. Lonzo brings it up for Cleveland, getting the start tonight with no Darius Garland, no Donovan Mitchell, no Jalen Tyson. Swings over to Merrill, top of the key 3. I mean, like I said, he wasn't going to be held scoreless forever, folks, and he knocks down that triple. He's 1 of 6 on the game, and the Cavs are within 6 again. Davion Mitchell, crossover, step back, free throw line jumper. Oh, Davion Mitchell! What a move! Lonzo couldn't stay in front. God, Davion's had a phenomenal game today. Merrill for 3. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it. It's going to be Heat ball. And is there a challenge here? The Heat are challenging. Wait, why the Heat challenging? It was our ball. Am I missing something? What did I miss? Did they change the call and give it to Cleveland? Did I miss that? So they switched to the Cavs ball and then Spo challenge. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Who you got? Get your votes down below. MIA for the Heat, CLE for the Cavs. Bonnies win by 9 for all those cared. Franciscan Cup stays in Olean. Spo challenged the play, and that is why we're in a timeout. See if the Heat win this challenge. It was called Cavaliers ball. I don't think Wiggins touched that. First time I've seen the replay. Is it enough to overturn it, though? That's the question. I think it is. It's going to be Heat basketball. I mean, I only saw the replay once, and it looked like a swipe at it, but it looked like he missed it in my book. So Heat ball up 8. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Larsson driving on Merrill. Euro step, swings. What a pass. Wiggins, corner 3. Good! Heat back up by 11. What a pass by Pelle Larsson. Craig Porter Jr. in. He was cooking in the first half. Gets to the rim. Turns it over. Davion Mitchell with the steal. Heat in transition running. Finds a trailing Larsson. Right wing 3. Oh, would have been a nice sequence there for Miami. Doesn't go. Allen inside. Get position on Wiggins and scoops it home with the left hand. $18 points now for Jarrett Allen. Ball out of bounds, it goes. It will stay with Miami. It was last touched by Jarrett Allen. I don't even care. Davion Mitchell driving inside, blocked out of bounds. Stay with Miami on the baseline with 7 on the shot clock. First time we've seen Davion Mitchell's quick scoop layup get blocked tonight. Mitchell finds a curling Powell in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Drives baseline. Reverse layup. Oh, savvy move by the veteran. And he now has 21 points. Leading scorer in the game. I mean, this guy just walks out of bed and gets 20. Oh, what a rebound amongst traffic by Kel'el Ware. Boy, he's been good. Heat in transition. Wiggins has it. Trailing Larsson. Back to Wiggins. He's got the size advantage inside on Merrill. Bumps him. Loses it. And they're going to say a charge. Yeah. Five and a half to go here in the third quarter. Larry Nance to Merrill. Merrill only has 3 points in this one. He's been bottled up. Driving on Powell. Nothing there. Kicks to Nance. Now worked around the perimeter. 4 on the shot clock. Dean Wade. Spin fade from 18 feet. No good. Excellent defense by Miami, and they close it out with a good rebound by Kel'el Ware. 11 points, 7 boards for the second-year big man, who has really played a good handful of games here. Now inside, Ware fouled. A good lob by Mitchell, and Ware will go to the free throw line. How about Miami? Even though they've given up about 9-10 offensive rebounds tonight, that still needs to improve. Overall, they still have out-rebounded Cleveland 34-29 to this point. Jaquez checks in. Wait a minute, hold on. They called that foul on the floor, so no Ware free throws. They inbound it to Powell, who slithers inside, gets it to go, plus the foul, and won Miami, and now the Heat have their largest lead of the game at 13. Chance to make it 14 with a free throw from Powell, who now has 23 on the night. I don't understand how in the world that is on the floor, but Miami will take it because they have a chance for 3 points rather than 2. And they get the 3 with the Powell free throw. Miami's lead is 14 with 5 to go in the third. Craig Porter Jr. driving on Davion Mitchell, has a step, gets inside, and misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds off Larry Nance. 10-2 run for Miami over the last 2.5 minutes to give the Heat this 14-point lead. Larsson driving on DeAndre Hunter. Reverses it around the perimeter to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Tyrese Proctor. Throws it away, trying to find Larsson on the perimeter. Miscommunication there. Twelfth turnover of the game on Miami. One area that they've been good at this year, but need to clean up tonight. Shot missed inside by Proctor. Ware gobbles up another rebound. I've been impressed with him on the glass tonight. Powell driving, fouled on the floor again, they say. The officials tonight have been awful. Simply put, they've been terrible. Just embarrassing officiating tonight, man. Powell fouled again. This one is actually on the floor. That's the 4th foul on Cleveland, which means they will be shooting free throws the rest of the way because the next foul would be the 5th. Yeah. Porter Jr. just smacked Powell in the face. Two-three zone for Cleveland. Powell turns it over inside. Just too many turnovers for Miami today. I mean, I'm going to nitpick. Miami's a good enough team at this point to where you are allowed to nitpick them even with a lead. And the turnovers have been bad. Dean Wade, 3, good. Kel'el Ware caught ball watching, not able to get back and contest that Wade shot attempt. Still a double-digit lead for Miami. Mitchell to the corner. Powell drives baseline, gets a step, and misses the dunk. Ware with an offensive rebound. Can't miss that dunk, Powell. Come on, brother. 7 on the shot clock. Jaquez driving on Nance. Bumps. Kicks out to Davion. Mitchell drives inside. Scoop layup, no. Rebound almost corralled by Miami, but it goes down to Cleveland. Porter Jr. finds a trailing Dean Wade. He tries another 3 and hits another 3. Back-to-back triples for Dean Wade, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. Norman Powell left open in the corner, a mistake by Cleveland, and he hits the side of the backboard. What? Couple odd plays here for Miami. A missed dunk and a off the side of the backboard 3 from Powell. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Larry Nance driving on Ware. Good recovery by Kel'el Ware, and it forces a reset with 5 on the shot clock. It's Dean Wade. Step back 3 over Jaquez. Great defense by Miami there, and Ware gets the board. He's now got 9. Excuse me, he's got 11 rebounds now. Jaquez driving, fouled on the floor, but 2 free throws coming for Miami because the Heat are in the bonus with 2.5 to play. How do I feel about a trade for Anthony Davis? I'm not going to give that away because that actually was my planned video tomorrow. Barring an injury or something crazy that happens tonight in this game, I planned on doing a Anthony Davis tomorrow. First free throw by Jaquez, good. Heat lead back to 9, and we'll see a trio of Heat. The bench players come back in. Nikola Jovic, Dru Smith, Simone Fontecchio. Jaquez to put Miami back up by double digits. He does. Jaquez with 7 points off the bench tonight. Slow scoring and quiet night for Jaquez to this point. But listen, when Jaime's got 7 points, 2 boards, and a couple assists off the bench in the third quarter, and that's a quiet night, you're having a good start to the season, man. DeAndre Hunter for 3, no. Offensive rebound, Thomas Bryant. He's just so small right now, man. Nikola Jovic playing small ball center. I mean, what else are you going to do? You don't have another center outside of Kel'el Ware. Heat still out-rebounding Cleveland by 6 tonight. Craig Porter Jr. driving. Good defense by Jovic. Tough turnaround shot. Doesn't go. And Jaquez grabs the board. That was great defense by Nico. Heat out in transition. Jovic, Euro stepping inside, turns it over. Too many turnovers today, man. Craig Porter Jr. to the rim. What a rejection! Pelle Larsson read it like a book and comes weak side to send that shit to the second row. Good defense initially by Jaquez to slow down Porter Jr. to allow Larsson to get there for the help. 6th block of the game for Miami. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Jaquez is going to take a quick seat, and Wiggins comes back in. Ball is inbounded out to Thomas Bryant at the top of the key. Cavs set up their offense down by 10 with 2 to go in the third. Proctor crossing over, driving on Jovic. Tough finish there by Proctor. And then the Heat turn it over on the inbounds. What the fuck are you doing, Fontecchio? And that's 2 easy buckets for the Cavs, and it's back to a 6-point game. And then he turns it over again. God damn it, Simone. Jesus Christ, dude. 3 boneheaded plays by Miami. I just broke my pen. Dru Smith fighting defensively, gets the steal, and they're going to say a jump ball. Dru Smith versus, I think, Larry Nance, so not one that Miami's likely going to win. Yeah, pen broke. That's what happens when you turn the ball over a ton. Piss me off. Throw my pen. Jump ball, Dru Smith, DeAndre Hunter, and DeAndre Hunter wins it. He'd only lead by 6 here, led as much as 14 in this quarter. Hunter driving, fouled. He's going to the line. Frustrating game so far, man. I know we're winning, but should be up by more. And I'm sorry. I'm greedy. I want to win. I want to win, and I want to win by a lot. Hunter makes the first free throw. Hunter makes the second. So 4-point game with a minute to go. Remember, Heat led by 3 at the half. They led by as much as 14 in this quarter. Larsson in the corner. He drives baseline, swings it. Wiggins, one more to Fontecchio for 3. Good! Big answer there by Simone, who needed it after a bad stretch there. Simone's third 3 of the game, and the Heat lead is back up to 7. Let's close this quarter strong with a good minute. Tyrese Proctor, corner 3. Answer there for Cleveland. Pass inside by Jovic to Larsson, who smoked the layup. Rebound Cleveland. Chance to cut in the Heat lead more. Porter Jr., they'll hold. They won't go 2 for 1. They'll try to get the best shot here. 10-second differential shot clock, game clock. Porter Jr. driving on Larsson. Good defense by Pelle. Tough shot. No good. Wiggins with the board. Heat up by 4. Looking to close this quarter with a bucket and extend their lead going into the final quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins goes. Swings. Jovic. Jovic driving inside. Gets to the rim. Floater. No good. Nico has just not had a good game tonight. End of the third quarter. We got 12 minutes left in this ball game. Cavs trail by 4. It's fourth quarter time. You know what that means. Get the paws in the air. Spam those 4s. Spam those 4s. Get the paws in the air. It's fourth quarter time. Fourth quarter time. Shout out Stanky, Melvin, Brian, Hot Dog, D3M, Ty Man, Ziza, Sling Cat, Creamy, Jim Landry, Hot Dog, Miami Rays. Spam those 4s. We got 12 minutes to go until hopefully the Heat get their 4th straight win. What's up, Javier Apachito? Keep on spamming those 4s. Oh, man. I hope the Heat get a win tonight, man. This would be pretty embarrassing to lose to the Cavs when they're missing Davion Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley. Be pretty damn embarrassing, gotta be honest. I hope it doesn't happen. Also, can't lose the first night that you bring back the Vice unis, folks. That can't happen either. It'll be Cavs ball to start the fourth quarter. Heat leading by 4. Heat look like they're in a zone for the first time tonight. They are. Trying to confuse Cleveland a little bit. It has. I mean, 9 on the shot clock, and Cleveland hasn't done anything offensively except just dribble the ball at the top of the key. Now it's into the corner. Tomlin for 3. Comes up short, and a good rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins pushing the pace. Heat have numbers. Wiggins, oh my God, he just loses the ball. And now the Cavs have numbers. 2-on-1. Tomlin, the Shavers. Shavers misses the shot, and then was it a foul on the shot or the foul on the rebound putback? I think it was on the shot, so free throws coming for Cleveland. Wiggins has been so good, but when you ask him to do stuff with the ball in his hands, he just is so careless with the ball. 18th turnover of the game for Miami. This cannot happen. Both free throws good, and the Heat only lead by 2 here. Jovic driving on Tomlin, swings it out to Jaquez, swung to Wiggins. Wiggins drives on Hunter. Now to the corner for Fontecchio. Can't get it to go, and the Cavs can either tie or take the lead. The Cavs have never led in this game. Hunter pump fakes a 3. Now gets the switch on to Dru Smith. Gets downhill. Triple teamed inside, and they call foul. Jesus Christ, these officials are fucking horrible. They should all be fired tomorrow. Side out for Cleveland. Second foul of the quarter for Miami. Number 5 puts the opposing team into the bonus. Stolen away by Jovic. Heat have numbers. Jovic pushing the pace. Inside to Wiggins. Wiggins goes up strong. Fouled, and Wiggins will get 2 free throws. Big play defensively by Jovic to read the eyes of the passer. A poor transition opportunity there for Miami. It was a 4-on-2, and they had such poor spacing that it was still a contested shot at the rim. It's got to have better spacing and lane filling there. But Wiggins has a chance to shut me up anyway with 2 free throws. This fucking guy, dude. I can't stand Wiggins sometimes, dude. Wiggins is the most fucking frustrating guy ever. He's either really good. I swear to God, I've never seen Andrew Wiggins make 2 free throws in a row. And I know he has, and I know I've seen it. I'm just mentally convinced he always misses a free throw when he goes to the line. Splits the pair. Heat lead by 3. Heat putting a little bit of a press on. Sam Merrill went for 12 in the fourth quarter on Monday. Could he do it again? And then DeAndre Hunter just dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Big steal there by the Heat, and it's our ball once again. Third turnover for him. Jaquez getting downhill. Can't finish over Thomas Bryant. Merrill, interesting. I mean, that's an offensive foul. I think Eric Spoelstra should challenge this. Dru Smith is called for a foul on Merrill, but I'm telling you, Dru Smith got held by Tomlin on the Merrill drive. That should be borderline challenged and overturned for an offensive foul by Tomlin holding Dru Smith. He was holding him and then kind of shoved him in the Merrill. No challenge. I would have liked a second look at that. Merrill makes the first free throw. He won't miss many. Merrill to make this a 1-point game. Cavs have outshot Miami at the charity stripe today, 21-13. Will be 22 after this attempt. Both are good, and it's a 1-point game. Heat letting a team hang around when they shouldn't be. Up 14 in the third. Dru Smith driving. What the fuck is that shot? Blocked out of bounds. It's going to be Heat ball. What was that? Dru Smith to inbound. Finds a curling Fontecchio inside. Blocked. And now the Cavs with a bucket here. A foul on Miami. Which means the Cavs are like a foul away from being in the bonus already. What a clusterfuck quarter this is. You know what? The Heat are going to lose this game. Be the worst fucking loss I've ever seen in a long time. Cavs are missing their 3 best players, and you're going to lose to this fucking shitty team at home. It's embarrassing. 5th foul on Dru Smith. But, I mean, the Cavs are in the bonus for the rest of the game. 10 minutes to go. The Heat have fouled the Cavs 4 times in 2 minutes. Fucking unbelievable. Shavers driving on Fontecchio, hanging inside, and the Cavs have their first lead of the game. I hope Miami loses. I actually fucking hope they do. Embarrassing performance from this fucking team tonight. Jaquez driving on Bryant. I mean, the Cavs have put a big man on Jaquez all night tonight, and he's done nothing. Wiggins driving on Shavers. Gets to the rim and can't finish. Corner 3 for Tomlin. No good. Rebound by Jaquez. Out of bounds, though, and it's going to stay with the Cavs. I hope they lose. You don't deserve to win by playing this fucking stupid. Shavers has it in the short corner. Driving on Wiggins. Tries the up and under. Can't get it to go and kicks it out to Proctor. Proctor, 3 on the shot clock. Out to Merrill. Merrill, 3 at the buzzer. Doesn't go. Rebound. Tipped up and in. Timeout Miami. Embarrassing effort. I fucking hope they lose. This team is... This team is not serious if they can't get a fucking rebound. I hope they lose. Disgusting fourth quarter so far for Miami. Disgusting fucking half. Infuriating, dude. Tell you about our sponsor of last time for the night. Today's show is presented by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, and it's good to be right on Prize Picks. The season is changing, but the feeling of being right never changes, and you can get your picks in. Just pick more or less on Prize Picks, and you can win some serious cash with the right selections. So simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks offers stacks now, meaning you could pick the same player in your lineup up to 3 times. Want to pick more than on Norman Powell 3-pointers, fantasy score, assist? Well, now you can only on Prize Picks. My entry in for tonight, I took advantage of the flash sale on the Victor Wembanyama more 18.5 points. I also went more than Jarrett Allen 9.5 rebounds and more than Dru Smith 1.5 3-pointers made. He is expecting a new child. They announced that on social media today. Yeah, he means he's having a big night. You can join me. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. That is code CLNS. When you download Prize Picks, you get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. Looking at some scores around the league tonight if you're just joining us here. Celtics are pounding the Grizzlies. Magic are pounding the Knicks. Rockets are absolutely killing the Wizards. Norman Powell has a game-high 24 points. He might have to play Superman offensively for Miami here because they've really struggled. Cavs are on a 17-4 run right now. All because not taking care of the basketball and not able to secure a fucking defensive rebound. Nine minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cavs in a zone right now. Ware back into the game. Heat look befuddled by the zone. They have no clue what to do right now. Jaquez gets inside. Floater. It's a lob for Ware and an alley-oop. Kel'el Ware, who's had a strong second half. He needs to play the rest of the way. He's been great in his minutes tonight. Catch and shoot 3. Shavers short. Rebound given up. I mean, this fucking team, man. 7 rebounds off the bench for Thomas Bryant. Proctor steps back for 3. That's what happens when you give up an offensive rebound every fucking possession. Lazy fucks. I'm really starting to lose my temper with the amount of rebounds they give up. Jaquez inside. Smokes the layup. Proctor in transition. Heat trail by 4. Proctor, step back 3. No good. Ware gets the rebound. I mean, if it's not Kel'el Ware right now, I don't know if anyone else can get a rebound. Wiggins, double teamed, out to Jaquez, just loses it. I mean, the carelessness tonight is infuriating. Heat still have it, 7 on the shot clock. Mitchell drives, drops it off to Jaquez. Jaquez blocked. Ball will stay with Miami, 3 on the shot clock. I mean, get Jaime out. Get him out. He's been bad tonight. He's been great all year. Get him out right now. Powell in. Fontecchio, Wiggins out, Larsson in. I would close with Ware, Powell, Davion, Fontecchio and Ware. And Wiggins, if I didn't say that. Powell has to fade away from 3. No good. Shit offensive possession. This team's going to lose to a shorthanded Cavs team. The most embarrassing loss that will happen in the NBA all year long. Thomas Bryant to put a dagger in you from 3. No. What do you guess? Another offensive rebound. Kick out 3. No. And Ware gets the rebound, but a foul's. No, they're going to call foul on Cleveland. 14th offensive rebound given up tonight by Miami. Seven minutes to go. Heat down 4. Jaquez driving inside. Spin move. Fade away from 8 feet. Good. Big bucket there by Jaquez to cut the deficit to 2. 9 points on the night for Triple J. Jarrett Allen back in. He finds the backdoor Proctor. Proctor to the rim. Can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound. Jarrett Allen. Put back. I mean, no one there to help on the weak side after Ware had the contest the shot. Jaquez fouled on the drive on the floor. He was clearly in the act of shooting. These officials are fucking horrible. They should be fired tomorrow and they should be homeless on the street. That's how bad they are. Third foul on the Cavs, so Miami's 2 fouls away from shooting free throws. Mitchell, defended by Dean Wade, swings at the Larsson. Larsson drives, pull up, floater. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it was an air ball. Tomlin to the rim, finishing. Heat down 6. What an embarrassing performance. Bunch of fucking losers on the court tonight. Jaquez doubled. Almost throws it away. It's off Miami. Jesus Christ. Get him out of the fucking game. Jaime's been atrocious. Go sit his ass on the bench. The most embarrassing loss that will happen in the NBA this year. A fucking joke. Proctor driving on Larsson. Larsson bats out of bounds. Inbound to Dean Wade in the corner. Proctor has it top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Driving right on Larsson. Bumped, fouled. Embarrassing performance. You know what? All 14 players on the Heat roster deserve to forfeit their game checks tonight. Eight-point deficit with 6 minutes to go. None of these players should be paid for what they've done on the floor tonight. Davion Mitchell drive, kick, Jaquez in the corner. He'll line up a 3. I mean, he can't shoot. He can't. He's losing the Heat this game. Get him fucking out. Holy shit. Bench Jaime Jaquez. He's fucking dog shit tonight. Jarrett Allen, pick and roll to the rim, layup, Heat down 10. Timeout. None of these fucking losers should be paid tonight. Embarrassing. Matt Rivera says, you're overreacting one bad game. It's not. I mean, the Heat have been out-rebounded every single game they've played in the last 4. They've been out-rebounded in 8 of their 11 games this year. But I'm overreacting because it's finally catching up to them. I've been saying it for the past week. The Miami Heat are playing unsustainable basketball. You are not going to be able to win games when you consistently give up 20 offensive rebounds a night and get out-rebounded by double digits. It is impossible to be consistent winning team. And they're finally getting caught up to them tonight. The Heat were out-rebounding the Cavs earlier in the game at halftime. They are now being out-rebounded by 2, and they've allowed 15 offensive rebounds. The Heat give up the most offensive rebounds in the NBA. You are not going to be able to win games when you do that consistently. How is rebounding on the coach? The coach isn't fucking on the floor making the plays. It's the players not boxing out and being lazy. And it's on Pat Riley for not having another big man that can play. I mean, when Ware's on the bench, Jovic is the small ball 5, and he's the softest 6'10 player I've seen in the entire NBA. The game is back and the broadcast isn't. I'm watching the game being played. Finally, it's back. Jesus. Cavs in a zone. They're also on a 17-4 run. Powell in the corner is going to have to launch a 3 at the end of the shot clock. No good. You're going to get beat by double digits by no Davion Mitchell, no Darius Garland, no Evan Mobley Cavs team. What an embarrassment to the game of basketball. Cavs miss a shot, and the Heat finally get a rebound. Heat are shooting 2 of 12 this quarter, and not one look has been good. Mitchell drives, bump floater, good by Davion. Down 8 with 4.5 to go. Foul on Mitchell, away from the ball. Cavs are in the bonus. They're shooting free throws. Jarrett Allen makes the first free throw. Turnovers and getting out rebounded. Not going to win games like that, man. Heat down 10. Powell turns it over. What a fucking joke these teams are. I really do. I wish I could cut up their game checks in front of them tonight and tell you guys really did a great job tonight. Foul away from the ball. What a joke this team has been. This second half for Miami is the most embarrassing display of basketball, if you want to call it that, I've ever seen. Jaquez driving inside, running floater. I mean, I'll blame Eric Spoelstra for this. Leaving that bum in for this entire game has been ridiculous. Tyrese Proctor, 3, no good. Rebound Wiggins. Someone finally got a board. Norman Powell lobs it ahead for Kel'el Ware, and he lays it up and in. 10-point game with 3.5 to go. The Heat still playing Jaime Jaquez Jr. tonight is a joke. He's been horrible. Craig Porter Jr. cut off on the drive by Davion Mitchell. Now pick and roll Wade. It's stripped off his knee out of bounds. Good defensive play by Davion Mitchell. Heat ball down 10 with 3:20 to go. No, I do not agree that they should have played Vlad Golden because he is not an NBA player. Jaquez driving, takes a bump, floater. No. What? This game is not on Spo. It's kind of players being jackasses, but Spo playing Jaquez for the entire fourth quarter is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen. Jaquez is playing at the level of an 8th grader today. Get him the fuck out. Jarrett Allen makes it free. I mean, this game's over. You're down by 12 with 3 minutes to go. It's over. I mean, I don't really care that Jaime's been an elite player off the bench for you this year. You got to read the room. He just fucking doesn't have it today. So play Fontecchio. Wiggins driving on DeAndre Hunter, fades away from 10 feet, hits the jumper. Not going to win by taking tough mid-range shots, down 12 with 3 minutes to go. Embarrassing display of basketball tonight. Hunter, 3, no. Rebound tipped out, will stay with Cleveland. Shocker, because the Heat can't grab a fucking rebound. Wiggins beat on a backdoor cut. DeAndre Hunter and 1. Good night. Game over. Honestly, I'm not even kidding when I say this. This loss makes me so angry. It almost erases the entire happiness that I've had from the Heat starting 7-4. Because a good, legit contending team doesn't lose to a Cavs roster that doesn't have its 3 best players. That is a simple fact. A legit playoff contending team does not lose to a Cavs roster that is playing without its 3 best players. And you were getting run out of your own building. What a joke. What a joke. 17-point deficit with a minute and a half to go to the Cavs team. That's as embarrassing as it gets. Jaquez spins and hits the right hook shot. DeAndre Hunter drive kick. Lonzo Ball, corner three, good. 15 points for Lonzo today. Heat down by 18. Wiggins for three, good. What a bad loss, man. Just let Jarrett Allen drop 30 on you. Powell hits the corner three. Final 130-116. Miami loses. What a joke. What a joke. Not going to be able to win when you turn the ball over 20 times and get out rebounded. What a bad loss. So frustrating, man. That's going to do it for our live stream. I'm going to hop out of here. See you tomorrow with a video. We'll be live again on Friday for Heat next. Hopefully the Heat bring it and don't lay an absolute egg.